So there's this theory going around saying that this image right here is proving that Huggy is still alive and that he fell down here. Do I think that's the case? No, I don't think that's the case because obviously this is just the screen that we see while we're waiting for Mob Games to start up the live stream advertising the Killy Willy hoodie. But there's been a theory going around saying that this is Huggy after he fell down to wherever he ended up. And to be honest, it does kind of look like that because look at the area around him. It does look like he landed on the area he fell down at. So if this is confirming that Huggy is still alive and that this is the location that he ended up landing in, then well, he looks terrifying here. To be honest, I kind of wish that Mob Games went with this design for Huggy. Because that would look a lot more scarier. But according to Mob Games, Chapter 3 is going to be a lot more scarier. And they did say there was going to be returning characters. So do I think that this image right here confirms that Huggy is still alive? To be honest, no, I don't. I think this is just an image that they put on there while they're starting up the live stream to advertise the Killy Willy hoodie. But once again, if this is a confirming that Huggy is alive, then well, yeah, that's it. But once again, I don't think Huggy's alive at this point. But if he is, then I would explain the blood right there that's on his hand. Because, if Huggy did survive that fall, then that means, well, you already know he's kind of injured because he's bleeding right there. He has blood on his hand. I'm not sure what he's really doing. It kind of looks like he's in the vents. It's I'm not sure what he's really doing here though. But if Huggy is still alive, then he is out for blood. Well, he's always out for blood, but he is out for revenge because he looks furious and he's probably gonna come back for us. Because if Huggy survived this, then he knows we're in the factory, and he's probably gonna hunt us down. So yeah, but if this does confirm that Huggy's alive, then yeah, that does. If we see the return of Huggy in Chapter 3, then that would explain this image right here. But once again, we still don't know when Chapter 3 is coming out because, of course, Mob Games couldn't answer that question. There's a lot of questions that they can't answer until the trailer comes out. So yeah, anyways, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this confirms that Huggy is still alive? Or do you guys think that this is just the image they put while they were getting the live stream ready to advertise the Killy plushie? I already told you guys what I think. I think that it was just a thing that they put up while they're getting the live stream ready, and also to advertise the Killy Willy hoodie. But hey, I very much could be wrong. You never know with Mob Games. You'll never know. If this does confirm that, the reason why I don't think this confirms that Huggy's real, because I don't think that Mob Games would just put an image confirming that Huggy's alive in their live stream. That doesn't make any sense. I really do not think they would do that. But if they didn't, but if this image confirms that he's alive, then well, that is stupid of them. But nobody is really saying that, nothing is really proving that this confirms that he's alive or not. So yeah, but what do you guys think? A lot of people think that this confirms that Huggy's alive, and well, if so, then yeah. I think if this is a canon loading screen or a picture, that this was probably before Huggy fell, and he was crawling in the fence. So yeah, anyways, if Huggy is still alive, then well, that's interesting. But if they do bring Huggy back in Chapter 3, would we have to finish him off for good? If they were to bring Huggy back in Chapter 3 just to kill him off, that would have been stupid. So if they do end up bringing Huggy back in Chapter 3, I really hope they don't kill him off. Because if they just brought him back after 2 chapters just to kill him off, that would have been stupid in my opinion. So I really hope they don't end up killing him off. But apparently chapter 3 is going to be the scariest chapter out of chapter 1 and 2. So yeah, if chapter 3 is really going to be that scary, then what are they going to do for chapter 4 and 5? Like, are they going to make it even scarier or what? But I think that there could be graphics like this in chapter 3. Like, imagine we're just wandering the playcare, and then eventually we make it out, and then all of a sudden we see Huggy looking like this. That would have been scary. Like, at the end, like, that would have been scary if the graphics were all like this in chapter 3, and to be honest. Because I would not be surprised if the graphics were all like this in chapter 3. If so, then that would make it kind of scarier. But if we saw Huggy in chapter 3 and he looked like this, that would be terrifying in my opinion. Like, if you were to compare the Huggy from chapter 1 to chapter 3, the one from chapter 3 would definitely be more scarier from chapter 1. Because if you were to compare Huggy chapter 1 to Huggy chapter 3, Huggy chapter 3 would definitely be more terrifying. But if we end up seeing Huggy in chapter 3 and he ends up looking like this, then that's absolutely going to be terrifying, especially when he ends up chasing you. I really hope he has a different jump scare animation though if they bring him back and he's all looking like this. Yeah, but if we see Huggy looking like this, then that's going to be terrifying, in my opinion. So yeah, do I want to see Huggy return in chapter 3? Yes, I really do, because Huggy is my favorite character. I love Huggy so much. When they first revealed Boxy Boo, I kind of liked him, but I chose to stick with Huggy. So yeah, I really like Huggy, so I really hope he's not dead and that they bring him back for chapter 3. And I really hope that this is confirming that he's alive, but I don't think this is confirming that he's alive, but I really hope it is. Because I don't want Huggy to be dead. But I would absolutely love it if I saw Huggy in chapter 3 looking like this, and if the graphics were like this and all that, and then we just got another chase scene with Huggy, and he was like running like ballistic and all of that, like running all insane. That would be one of the best Huggy moments in my opinion. Like, if we got another chase scene with Huggy and he was just crawling all ballistic and all of that, and acting all crazy, like going berserk and all that, that would have been the best Huggy moment. So I really hope they do that if they bring him back. Because if they bring Huggy back for chapter 3, I really want to see Huggy go ballistic and absolutely crazy. That would be the best Huggy moment ever. And well, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Huggy in chapter 3 act the way we never seen him act before. So yeah, anyways, so yeah, what do you guys think? I just, if they do end up bringing Huggy back in chapter 3, I really want there to be a chase scene like this where he chases us. So yeah, do I want him to die in chapter 3? No, I don't. Because that would have been dumb if they just brought him back just to kill him off. So yeah, but if falling that high up didn't kill Huggy, then what really can? Because we already seen Huggy get shot at on the VHS. We already saw Huggy fall to his death. So this man is like almost invincible. So yeah, anyways, I can't wait for chapter 3. When it comes out, I'm gonna have to watch a movie. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, but that's all for this video. Bye.